Hey y'all, we're Alec and Cindy, and we're sharing the journey. If you've been watching us for a while, you know that we work camp our way across America as we live full-time in our 2019 Tiffin open road motorhome. Now we are leaving work camping job in Montana, headed to our work camping job in South Carolina. This is day 6 of our travel. If you missed the first 5 days, please go back and watch that. It's very entertaining. Now, we are going today to a Cracker Barrel for the night in Tennessee.
Yes.
And I'm not even sure how far it is. But, I mean, I'm not even sure what town it's in. I know it's 311 miles away because the Lincoln Drive Dash told me. But we just took 3 days off in Fort Smith, Arkansas, because we were exhausted. We're rejuvenated. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're finally through with our coffee, packed up and ready to go.
And now I'm looking for my cell phone.
And now she's looking for her cell phone. So the Lincoln Drive Dash says we're 311 miles away. It says 4 hours and 32 minutes. We all know that's not RV time. And the Garmin agrees with it. 311 miles. All right, y'all. We're getting on the road.
Alright, so we're going to leave this beautiful riverfront view that has been gorgeous.
And we'd like to thank Phil, the owner of this campground, for putting us up for 3 days to let us recharge our batteries. Phil, you're awesome. We're glad we got to meet you in Yellowstone.
And your park is absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend, if you're coming this way, that you take the little detour and come.
I'm always scared I'm gonna hit one of those.
Yeah, we don't want to be that guy.
No.
Definitely don't want to be that guy.
Now it's not saying which way to go.
Well, that's not good.
I think I go left.
We came from the left.
Yeah, because that's in town. Yep, as soon as I got on the road, it calculated I'm going right.
Thank goodness.
Yep, all right. We'll see you down the road.
All right, so we're headed back out of town. Getting on 40.
Yep, eventually. I think we gotta get on 540 and loop and stuff. We've got quite a few turns to get back up to the interstate, but
This is going right over the river, so I thought I'd show you this because it is pretty.
yeah, I worked hard on that windshield. It does have some water spots on it, but that's better than bug juice. So put in the comments if it looks better.
So we looked at the other side of the river coming in. Isn't that beautiful? Probably can't see out Alec's window.
Now, on this leg of the journey, we're only traveling 2 days. We're going to stay, I think, at a Cracker Barrel tonight, and then we land at Creekside, Cripple Creek. What's the name of the campground in Blairsville?
Oh gosh, it's not Creekside. Crossing Creek.
Crossing Creek in Blairsville. So we're not going to be nearly as tired. Crap.
What?
That was my turn.
Are you kidding me?
That's all right. I can go up here and get on 71. It only added a mile.
That's what we get for talking. We really didn't miss a turn. It was just taking us a different way because this is the way we came in. Isn't it, babe?
Yep.
And we went through that cute little town.
In a quarter
So
mile,
we're getting-
use the right lane to take the I-540 north ramp to I-40 Little Rock.
So we're fixing to get
Yep.
off on this exit.
On 540, we'll take that over to 40, and then we will just put it on autopilot.
Right lane to take the I-540
And
north
be
ramp,
eastbound.
then turn to I-540.
These really tight ramps like this make me nervous.
A lot seems to make you nervous.
I was just about to say that.
Merge onto I-540, then take exit 1B.
All right.
So 1B is
1B.
just up the road right here.
Yeah.
So we're only going to be on 540 for 4/10 of a mile.
40 east to Little Rock, Arkansas, and Memphis,
Take
Tennessee.
exit 1B, then merge onto I-40 east.
Now, I think I read last night that it was I-40 in Tennessee at Pigeon Forge where I-40 was closed, which is at the other end of I-40, not where we
Before
are.
we get off. Is after we get off?
Yes, way after we get off.
Okay.
I guess maybe I should have shown y'all the picture or a video of the refrigerator door came open again. We normally don't have an issue with this, but I'm thinking by casserole dishes, which are glass,
And heavy.
when we went around that curve, all of them slid to the front, hit the door, popped it open. Luckily, the two drawers that are underneath that main shelf
Yeah.
opened up too, and they all slid into those. So they didn't end up all over the floor. So, it sounds like a great idea, but apparently I need to figure out a way to secure those.
Yeah, we need to get those tension bars to put across for
Yeah, but
travel
the
days
casserole
only.
dishes are so short that I
Or-
don't know if that'll help.
Maybe use plastic
Maybe.
to store them in, and they won't weigh as much. And then maybe we could put some of that grip stuff
On the shelf?
on the shelf.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do something.
That's a problem for another day.
Exactly, and nothing's broken. First potty break of the day.
Been on the road for a little over an hour, and I'm gonna take a chance for a walk and stretch our legs.
Beautiful weather, travel weather again today.
I forgot how rough I-40 was.
It's nothing like I-10.
True.
Let's see if these are a little bit bigger than they were in
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Slight right. In a quarter mile,
I guess you
merge
can
onto
camp
I-40
here
east.
as long as you're not in a tent.
Yes, this is bigger than Nebraska. Everybody is happy.
a truck parked really close, and at the very end of his sight, or his spot.
I'm sorry, I was looking in the side view mirror and showing y'all the dash. This is kind of an awkward exit.
Yep. I tell you, it's been nice not having any rain and all that type of stuff.
Hush your mouth.
The days, I mean, the sun's been sunny and beautiful.
Continue on I-40 East for 87 miles.
Don't jinx us.
I would never.
But yeah, all of our travel days have been beautiful.
I think we'll get us another,
I wonder where these linemen are going.
yeah, I don't know. I will say that when we were making reservations down in Blairsville, Georgia, the very first place I called or checked online was completely full. So I would say a lot of the people out of Florida are coming up and getting spaces in the campgrounds. So I'm glad they're getting out of there safely. And thank goodness there's still enough campgrounds out there to where we're able to find a place for ourselves too. I'm just a little worried the further we get to the East Coast, through Georgia and especially into South Carolina, since we're going up I-95 near North Carolina, I'm hoping everything's going to be available and we're going to be able to find places along the way.
Well, it's really only going to be, we're pretty sure we can find a place once we get to where your parents are.
Well, I mean, we haven't tried.
I've done mock reservations online.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure we can, that we've been able to. But, and thank goodness from where your parents are to
Our job,
is just a one-day trip.
yeah, it's like 4 hours.
So I'm hoping we're not having any trouble, but a lot of people are still evacuating for Florida because of Milton.
Well, they say that they have to, today's Tuesday when we're filming this, you'll see it next week, but today's the day it says if you're going to be out, you need to be out by, what they say, midnight tonight.
I don't know.
And so we're going to stay in Blairsville for 3 days, maybe just 2, but for 3 days it looks like. That'll give time for the storm to blow through, for everybody that needs a place to find a place, and then we'll journey through. Does that think?
And I wonder if, because it looks like Milton is going down in strength, but I know that means that the wider the storm is, but maybe the winds won't be as strong. But I don't know how saturated Florida is and if that means more trees falling.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. So we stream all our TV. I turned off the dish network that's on the roof about 2 years ago, and we stream everything. We have internet on board, and so we watch Weather Nation, because it's available free on streaming. And we were watching this morning while we were drinking our coffee, and it does look like the storm is weakening, which is great, but it's still going to be a category 3, I think they said, when it hits the coast of Florida, which we've grown up in hurricane areas, and a 3 is still a dangerous storm.
Oh yes, 100%.
So we'll bring you back when we get further down the road or something exciting happens. But potty break taken care of.
Chance is a happy boy. Aren't you, Chance? Yes, you are. Blake? Darnella?
Yeah, but what I thought was interesting is on the GPS map, it shows that as the Illinois Bayou. And we're in Arkansas, so that's really weird. Oh, Hot Springs National Park and Buffalo National River. I didn't realize there was a national park over here.
I didn't either. And that's the scenic byway.
So anyway, I just thought that was weird that it was the Illinois Bayou in Arkansas. I don't know where people come up with the names. I'm just here to share them with you.
Oh, there's a Cracker Barrel.
Yep, not the one we're staying at. Oh, what was it we had at Cracker Barrel the other night? I didn't get the catfish, but we got something we were able to split, and it was delicious. It was like a meat trio. It had steak tips, shrimp, and something else.
And chicken.
And chicken. Chicken, that's right, chicken strips.
And we got,
okra.
we shared a baked potato and fried okra.
Yep, it was good. That's probably what we're gonna have tonight. Cracker Barrel all the way, baby.
I don't know, I'm not on my own.
Nope. Nope. We're on fixed income right now. Sharing food.
Wow.
And we losing weight. We said that was plenty, and we actually felt we didn't feel stuffed, and we felt full. It was a lot of food.
No, it was good food. I'm not allowed to taste nothing different.
No. And then I had a beer, and then what is it you had? You had some frou-frou drink, didn't you?
I had, it was a...
Oh, you had sparkling wine.
Yeah. It was good.
All right. See,
Already dreaming about food. What are you going to eat tonight for
she
dinner?
only lets me eat once a day now.
Listen, you snack and eat plenty. Nobody's
Right,
feeling
so
sorry
for breakfast,
for you.
I had 2 cups of coffee. That's 205 calories with agave and vanilla creamer. And then for my mid-morning snack, I had a piece of cheese. And then after lunch, after lunchtime, because she don't feed me lunch, I'll get apple crisp and some pieces of beef jerky, and then we'll have supper tonight. And I'm drinking water. So.
He eats plenty. Don't feel sorry for him. But we are losing weight. Not a lot to report other than we've seen a bunch of Oklahoma linemen.
A ton of them. We appreciate them coming down to the southeast to help everybody that is hurting. We're going to pull off at another rest area for 2 reasons. Number 1 is Chance and I need to stretch our legs because we've gone over 200 miles today. It's not much of a rest area. And number 2 is I want to show you what happened to our windshield.
Yeah.
And I'll explain that to you in a second.
Yeah, we want to check it out. We haven't stopped since it happened, so.
In a quarter mile,
Is
turn
there
right onto
any
South
room
Lake
at the
Road.
end?
Let's see, cars, pickups, and campers. So this way says campers.
It does say campers. What was that guy waving at us for?
I guess because he's in an RV and we're in an RV. There's no parking there in the truck parking, so
Yeah, it was 0.
this is probably the strangest setup I've seen yet on a rest area.
Yes,
Take the
I
next left
agree.
toward White River Rest Area, then slide right onto
Let
White
me
River Rest
circle
Area.
back around. That's a tight turn.
Very tight turn. Here's a little casita. And then coming out's kind of awkward looking too.
Take the next
Yeah.
right to White River Rest Area.
Okay, we're just visiting all kind of interesting parking situations today.
So we got passed by a bobtail, I think is what it's called. It's like an 18-wheeler with no trailer. And it was an older bobtail, and on one side he did not have mud flaps. And he threw a rock up, and I've been sitting here watching the star grow. I don't know if you can see it. I can't get over the steering wheel. But right there, started off as a small little speck about 50 miles ago, and now it's grown some. I'm gonna get out and take a look at it. And I guess, you know, stuff happens when you're on the road, and that doesn't aggravate me when stuff happens. Well, it aggravates me, but I don't get agitated when I'm aggravated about it. But this happened not because of my negligence, but because of the negligence of the guy driving the old bobtail. If he would have had both his mud flaps on, it wouldn't have thrown the rock up and hit the windshield. That windshield cost about $5,600. And we have I think we have $1,000 deductible on our policy, but it has a $500 glass rider, which means that if I was to wreck this into a tree and destroy it, we'd be out $1,000 in a motorhome. But the $500 glass rider is, there's only a $500 deductible on glass. So his negligence is going to end up costing me, hopefully it won't grow very much and I can ride around another year or so with it.
Or maybe it's one of those ones that they can do that filler thing on.
Right, but that still cost me $100.
Okay, but
I'm just saying that it aggravates me that because this is the season that we're trying to take off without working much, or so we can get all our personal stuff taken care of. I'm trying to be very thrifty and frugal with our money, and then stuff like this happens. I know it's not a huge deal, but it just aggravates me. So I'm gonna go walk Chance and walk off some of my aggravation.
onward.
In 800 feet, merge onto
Oh, and look
I-40.
how this goes around.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was very weird.
Yeah, but see all those truck spaces? There's one RV stuck in there. But they're all taken up. No room at that end.
So I looked at the windshield outside, and it is a deep crack, but I think it might be one of those that we can get the glass company to drill and put some epoxy in, because it's got a deep chip in it. Little tiny little rock, just hit it just right. But we are planning on getting a new windshield for the Jeep when we get to South Carolina sometime while we're there. Because if you've seen our other videos, the Jeep windshield has been hit like 4 times and it's cracked every which way. So maybe they can give us a deal on drilling this out and epoxying it, since they're going to be there doing the Jeep. So we'll see. Cindy gets on me about being negative. I'm not being negative. It just, when you work so hard to have things, good things, nice things, or sometimes not so nice, but you still work for them, it upsets me when, because of not me being stupid, but somebody else being stupid, affects me. And so I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just agitated. And we'll move on from that. Nothing I can do about it now.
Well, that's right. So we just go with it, and it is what it is.
But I'm more of a worrier, you know, I'm always like, I'm worried about money, I'm worried about all this stuff, and Cindy's just like, when it happens, we'll take care of it. And I guess that's why we compliment each other so much, is because when I get drilled down on something, she lightens the load and we move on. And then when she's not paying attention to stuff that needs to be paid attention to, and I start going on, sometimes like this morning, we were talking about something, she goes, oh, I never thought about it like that. And
Right.
so we compliment each other, and nothing I can do about the windshield now, it just happened.
That's right.
And it's fresh, and I'm agitated. And so I'm gonna drink me a black raspberry sparkling water and get over myself.
But we've had a nice travel day.
We have had a good travel day, and we're making really good time. We may pass by this Cracker Barrel. There's another one 50-something miles down the road. We'll see. We're still 107 miles from this one, but it's not but 2 o'clock.
Yeah. So, I mean, traffic hadn't been bad.
And I got a lot of rest the last 3 days.
And the weather's beautiful. We're fresh. So we want to go as far as we can today and have a shorter trip tomorrow.
So we can hang out with friends.
So we've got something to
Check
look
out that
forward
old
to.
Ford truck up there.
Oh, that is cool.
That would be awesome.
How often do you see an old vehicle like that on a trailer?
On a car hauler.
Yeah, car hauler, that's what I meant. That's cool.
That's got to be a 70s.
And this bright sunshiny day,
That's a song, isn't it?
and continue on down the road. And know what? No wind.
No wind today. Thank God. And we're 81 miles from Memphis. Maybe we'll see Elvis.
All right, first gas stop of the day.
The roads in Memphis are no joke.
Well, we haven't even gotten to Memphis yet.
West Memphis. The roads in West Memphis are no joke.
Yeah, they're pretty bumpy. That's the word I was looking for.
Alright. So, Flying J's down there on the left.
Pilot.
Same thing. Alright, how's it look your way?
In 1,000 feet, merge onto I-40 East.
Fine. Let me know when it's clear your way. Right after that. My reviews said that this pilot had RV
Make a
lanes
U-turn, then turn left onto the I-40 East route.
and that they were easy to get to.
Continue on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
So that's why I chose this one.
It's
Take the
cars
next
and
left onto
RVs.
I-40 Frontage Road East, East Service Road.
Cars and RVs.
Continue on I-40 Frontage Road East for 1.5 miles.
And not sure why there's a truck parked in the RV lane.
Take the next right towards Southland Drive, then turn right onto Southland Drive.
So we pulled into the Pilot. The credit card wouldn't work, so I went inside, and she said that she was unable to set it from inside because they were having connectivity problems. Then I came outside and the pump was completely black, no power, and it had power when I was trying to do my credit card. Then I went back inside and the lady at the counter goes, oh yeah, we've been having trouble, none of the gas pumps work at all, it's been this way all day. I'm going like, why didn't you tell me that when I went inside and complained about my credit card not working? You could have just said the gas pumps don't work, you need to go somewhere else, sorry for the inconvenience, blah blah blah. But no, there's no common sense anymore. We're gonna go find another gas station. So all the gas stations at this exit appear to be smaller
Head northeast.
and
Right.
are not conducive to a motorhome towing. So we're gonna pass by the Cracker Barrel that we were gonna stay at tonight. And there's another one 90 miles away, and Cindy's gonna find a gas station between there and here. Now there is a Petro and there's a Love's here, but both the reviews say the Love's is very tight for a motorhome pulling, and the Petro
Turn left onto the I-40 East ramp, then merge onto I-40
looks like just a regular old gas station. And
Up front with trucks, stuff in the very back.
so if I had a diesel, it would be fine.
Yes. Any of these probably would have been fine. That
Or
was-
if I wanted to disconnect the Jeep, I could have gotten gas out of it. So we're 90 miles away. It's not but 3:45, and so we got plenty of daylight left ahead of us. We're gonna go the 90 miles to the second Cracker Barrel, and I'm sure in 90 miles Cindy can find me good gas. What do you think, Cindy?
I'm hoping so. There's a lot of sparse areas, so I don't know how many choices I'm gonna have.
And we're just at a half a tank, so we're good for a little while. It's not like we're breathing vapors trying to get down the road.
Right, and this is why we start looking at half a tank,
Correct.
is so we can find an adequate gas station, or like that one was out of commission.
It just frustrates me the lady didn't say something when I went in there the first time.
Right,
I wasted 25 minutes there when if she'd have gotten off her cell phone long enough to carry on a conversation. So anyway, wow, that's 2 rants in a day. My windshield rant, now a Pilot gas station rant.
all right,
gotta
so
be
we're
better.
coming up on Memphis. And
Hey,
if-
you got a state sign coming up in 2.5
Oh.
miles.
Crap, that's right. The pressure's really on. Gas station and state side. Oh my God. And if I remember correctly, there's a really cool looking Bass Pro Shop off to the left at the river.
Yeah, we've never stopped there, but we've driven by it probably 5 times.
Well, we thought about staying there, but it's right in the heart of the city.
And
It's
it's
hard
very
to get
industrial
to. Yeah, and so we never have. Driven by it quite a few times.
See, it looks like a pyramid. You see it over
Yes.
the horizon? And this is quite the bridge to cross too.
Yeah, it is.
1 mile.
And for the state sign?
Yeah.
Is it on the bridge?
I don't know where it is, baby. That's your job. It says Mississippi River. We've been to the headwaters where it was just a little trickle. I would say it's on the bridge. It says 0.6 miles away.
I think it is on the bridge, if I remember correctly. Isn't that gorgeous over there? With the river
0.2.
and the city. Alright, let's see if we can.
There it is. Tennessee Welcome Center. There's the Tennessee State Line sign. There it is. On the next guardrail.
Oh,
Guard.
okay. So it's up top at the bridge.
They want to welcome you. It's the volunteer state. Alright, that's probably the best sign you've ever got.
And there's the big Bass Pro Shop over there.
So is it running?
Yes.
Just checking.
That was rude. That was real rude. That was mean.
That's the weirdest looking Bass Pro Shop ever.
Alright, so giving y'all a little view, I gotta get back to looking for a gas station.
Yes, you gotta get back to work.
So typically we got into traffic in Memphis.
A lot of traffic.
And of course there's a little bit of twisting and turning to get around the city.
Yep.
Keep left.
And so now I think this is our last zig.
No more zigging, no more zagging.
I think so. I think we're good now.
Alright, well update them on what you found, so they know we're not going to be stranded out here on I-40.
So I found a pallet at exit 42. What exit are we at now? I don't even know.
12.
We're at 12. So we're gonna get gas at exit 42. And then we stop for the night at exit 82.
Right, that's a Cracker Barrel, and you said the reviews are awesome.
Yeah, the Cracker Barrel reviews are good. The gas station, apparently they don't have good chicken at Pilot at Chester's at exit 42. Evidently it's dry. The review said. But it does look like we'll be able to get in and out there. So
If it works.
if not, there's another truck stop. But truck stops are really made for truckers. You know, the big, what is the,
Big diesel lanes in the back.
no, what's the nationally known truck stop? TA or something like
Travel
that.
America.
Those are really geared towards truckers, not towards campers. Would you agree?
Yes.
And,
Pilot and Flying J are about the only ones that ever have RV lanes.
right.
And Loves are the cleanest, and they're usually the widest out front. So if you can't find some with RV lanes, normally you can go to a Loves, except for some of the newer ones are a lot smaller.
Yeah, well, and when we were in, was it Mississippi or Oklahoma, where that one was only 4 cars.
Yeah.
So now we're back in decent, I mean, it's still traffic, but not that bad, not heavy. And we'll bring you back when we stop for gas, and then when we stop for the night.
All right, y'all. We're getting ready to get off at exit 42. We got our daughter on the line. She's been watching our videos. Say hey, Lane.
Hey, friends.
All right.
So we're getting off, and we're going to this pilot station. And I hope I did my research good enough, and it's going to be easy to get in and out of. If not, Alex's going to be upset with me.
After the last one, didn't even have gas.
That's for sure. No, it had gas, and it had gas pumps. They just weren't working. I don't have control over that.
So the Pilot to the right.
In 600 feet, use
I'm
any
not
lane to turn
sure.
left onto Tennessee 222 North.
Oh, great. The fire department's leaving the gas station.
Oh my goodness.
At the light, use
Yes.
any lane to turn left
Yes,
onto
to
Tennessee
the right.
222 North.
Oh, it looks like they're building it.
No.
What is that down
600
there?
feet, turn left onto Hebron Drive.
They may be putting another section in.
Did you say this one had
I'm
RV
making
lanes?
it bigger. No, I did not. And it looked like it had double pumps, but it does not.
We can't. I'm not going to fit.
So,
Turn left onto
well,
Hebron
their
Drive.
Chester's chicken ain't good anyway. Alright, so do you want to go back there where the trucks are and we'll just go to that Travel America or whatever?
I'm gonna have to if I can figure out how to turn around. This is crazy.
Take the next
Can't
left
you
for
kinda-
Tennessee 222
no,
north,
'cause of
then turn
the-
left.
If you come in that direction, can you make it out?
Can I go around that?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, down here at the end. As long as we don't lose everything out of the cabinets.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Tennessee
And just
222 north.
hope you don't meet a truck. Do they leave that same way?
I think so.
See, it looks like they're building a brand new one over there. I don't know what they're going to do with this one. Everything in the cabinet shifted. No, because there's another truck coming in.
This is a hot mess.
Well, how much gas do we have?
Quarter of a tank.
Okay. So hopefully you can get out up here.
Well, if not,
We stuck at the Pilot gas station, y'all.
I'll be living here.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Take the next
So-
right onto Tennessee 222 north, then turn right onto the ramp to I-40 east.
So the past 2 gas stops have been a bust.
All right. We'll come back when we find where the Travel America is.
Or what it is.
It's a gas station.
Yeah,
That's
but...
solved.
Huh?
That's solved. It's a gas station. Is it on this exit or is it further down the road?
It's further down the road.
Turn right
This
onto
was
the
the
ramp
only
to
thing
I-40
on this
east, then merge onto
exit.
I-40 east.
3. Pilot, you letting me down.
Yeah, that's 2 stations in a row. And then they've got all this construction.
I think Lane hung up.
I wouldn't blame her.
I didn't hang up. I put myself so I didn't interrupt your recording.
Alright. Oh, and this is tight. Okay.
Holy crap, that's not even a... Okay.
Alright, we are back on the road. Whoop whoop! Alright, I hope 3rd time's a charm.
They got 3 gas stations to choose from.
Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. This last... Is this... Have we done gas today?
No. We've tried multiple times. No, we filled up like 18 miles before we got to the campground. And we've been parked for 3 days.
Oh my goodness. This has been the worst trying to find a gas station.
A
So
lot of
hopefully-
drama today.
Just gas station drama.
And windshield drama.
Oh. So hopefully we're going to get this figured out, because I told Alec, I said, we're stopping at exit 82 for the night, and I had already picked another gas station out for in the morning if we needed it, that had good reviews and everything. And he said
1,000 feet, merge onto
That
I-40
we're at a
east.
quarter of a tank, so we had to stop tonight because the generator wouldn't run. This looks eerily open. They have
Continue on Tennessee.
Those are the gas things over there. We can go to this one on the end.
Yeah, can we turn around though?
In 1,000 feet,
Well,
turn left
hopefully
onto
you can
Tennessee
go around
138
back
west.
to turn around.
Alright, jump out and stop me. Alright, we got gas. Boy, did we ever.
Thank goodness.
That's all right.
$169, $3.01 a gallon. It's gonna take a whole bottle of Stay Bill plus some more.
The good thing is we got gas. Or we wouldn't have been able to run the generator tonight. Now, the next part of this is to try to get out of this parking lot. I scoped it out. We can go back behind this building, but then we have to go into the truck parking lot, the truckers parking lot back there, and go all the way to the far end and out. Alec just went back there and said that there was something blocking. So I don't know. Y'all will know when I know.
Alright, we went 376.6 miles on that tank. We got 55.98 gallons of gas, and I filled it up to the rim. I mean, I kept squishing it in, and that comes out to 6.72 miles per gallon, which is up from our normal 6.4. We did run the generator a little bit yesterday, or the last day we drove, to cool the coach off going down the road. So I think we're doing good. Now I gotta try to find a piece of cheese.
And that means try to get us out of this parking lot because it's tight.
Well, I was going to try to do the U-ey and come up this side, but I don't think there's any way I can make that turn.
I don't either. And it doesn't look like anything's blocking that little exit I told
No,
you
just
about.
that truck with that trailer. Good, the other 18-wheeler moved. There was an 18-wheeler in that first service bay.
That's what I was worried about.
Alright, I'm going to have to hug that Honda. Alright, I'm going to miss him. Am I going to miss the corner of that trailer?
Yes, I believe so.
Well, I would like something a little more definite.
Yes.
Okay. You added that, I believe so, so in case I hit it, you could deny it. Then I'll go this way?
Yes. To
Because
the
I know
left.
you and Chance walked all this
We did.
while I was putting in 6,000 gallons of gas.
Uh-huh. We sure did. Watch out
Take
for
the next
this young
left on Tennessee
lady.
138 west.
She's the one that
Then turn
helped
right
me
onto
inside.
the I-40 East ramp.
Oh, the young lady and a young man.
And she asked me, because, well, why didn't you fill up with the trucks? I said, because y'all don't offer regular gas. That thing takes regular gas? I said, yes, ma'am. I said, I can't afford no diesel. My YouTube channel's small. I don't make 200 and some change a month. That don't give me one tank of gas.
Alrighty. Guess what the upside is?
No, they didn't take upside. I checked it to see if I could use my upside out. It wouldn't let me.
Okay. Guess what the good news is?
14 miles till I get a catfish dinner.
Yeah, 14 miles to Cracker Barrel.
Now, that's the most I've paid for gas on this whole trip.
It was
Worth it. 3019.
just to have gas. It
Just
was
to
worth
have
it.
gas, you're right.
Okay. So 14 miles to go. Stopping at the Cracker Barrel. The worst thing today has been trying to find gas. And you're going to be taking a left.
Slightly left onto US 45.
Okay,
North
this
Highland
is
Avenue.
red.
Okay, but I'm just trying to see, do I go up that ramp?
No. No, you do not.
Okay.
You're going out on the road And then you see where those cars are going over there? You're going to turn on that road at the light.
Okay.
Green arrow.
I don't like people driving towards me.
I know you don't, but they're supposed to.
And that truck is in my lane.
He's trying not to be. And so you're going to need to get in that left lane.
In 600 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Van Drive. At
And
light,
then
use the left 2
the
lanes to turn left onto Van Drive.
Cracker Barrel is on the left.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
GPS, I wish you'd have told me before. See it?
It's just past the Sherwin-Williams. It's right here.
And I think I'm gonna try to park on this outer thing because, like the other night, it looks like
Take the next left, then turn left.
It's tight.
it's short.
Yeah. And they traditionally are. But yes, I would park. And the Jeep is going to make the curve.
That's what I was looking at.
I know, I was trying to help. Alright, so we're in the parking lot.
Alright, I'm a little frazzled from all the gas stops trying to switch locations for the night, but the day ended 373 miles. Cindy, that's our longest yet.
I think so.
And $168 in fuel. Now, I think she said to Crossing Creek Camp Down in Blairsville, Georgia, you said it's another 358 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll definitely get an earlier start in the morning. But whenever you're leaving a campground, you always seem to get a little bit later start because there's more to do. So until the next time, y'all drive safely and have a good night.